guys, what's up? It's Leah. So today I wanted to do a video about my Raspberry Pi setup. So first I wanted to talk about the case. The case I made myself. It's made out of Legos. They're older Legos, so sometimes they have a bit of a hard time sticking together, but overall I haven't had that much difficulty with this case. It's a pretty solid case. So I have my Raspberry Pi is in this corner. So I have all of my USB ports. So that's if I have my USB keyboard and mouse, I plug it in there, or I put the Wi-Fi dongles in so that I can use wireless keyboards or mouse. So that's basically for accessibility to the actual Raspberry Pi. Then on the top, we have a little hole that, if you work hard enough, you can actually plug your headphones in and listen to things on the Raspberry Pi, so you can get audio as well. And then on this corner, we have the power supplies coming out. Now, I have two power supplies for this setup. One is actually the Raspberry Pi power supply, and one is the power supply for the screen. So, about the screen is one that we rescued off of an old laptop that was broken, and so we decided to save the screen and we put it to good use in my Raspberry Pi project. So that is basically the outside of the case and what you can see just looking at it immediately. Now let's look at the inside. So to cover up the inside, I have 3 blue Lego boards, which just go here, here, and here to keep everything inside and contained. You can see I have some supports to hold things in place. That way nothing's moving around. So you can see with the screen, we have our HDMI connector. At the time, I could not find a smaller cord, so it's all just coiled up inside of there. The screen itself, when we got it out of the laptop, it had its video image ribbon cable, and we needed to be able to change that to be HDMI so we could use the Raspberry Pi with it. So that's what this board in here is. It's just to convert it from the ribbon cable to the HDMI. And then we have the actual Raspberry Pi. So you can see here, this is where the USB ports are. I actually have a case on the Raspberry Pi already, just for a bit of added protection. The case also has a fan to make sure everything's cool in there. That's a little bit loose. Okay. To make sure everything's cool in there. And so we have our HDMI, we have our power, and then right here is where the audio comes from. So it just travels through there. So this is basically the inside. It's pretty simple. Just the Raspberry Pi and the image. So it's pretty basic, but I figured I can add on to it. I was actually planning in the future to make some sort of thing that I can connect around the sides of the case. That way I can maybe attach it to the back of my headrest in the car, make it portable, and my car has outlets, or I can potentially even put a battery in the back of it just to make it more portable. That way I can do coding, I can do gaming, whatever I want to do in the car while I'm not doing anything else. So I think that's pretty much it. There are some things I'd like to do with this in the future, and of course I'll film them and upload them to this channel. But for now, I just wanted you guys to be able to see my basic setup. That is my Raspberry Pi setup. If you liked this video, please give it a big old like and subscribe if you want to see more amazing content, and if you want to see me do more things with the Raspberry Pi, also I have Arduinos, I have all sorts of kits that I plan on doing in the future. But like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!